it's me, Cool Plushie Videos here. Today I'm back with another scary story. So about 3 years ago, I was home alone. The school bus had just dropped me off, and I was sitting down watching TV. I was watching cartoons, because I love cartoons. And then round about an hour later, I heard knocking at the door. So I went downstairs, answered the door. No one was there. So I didn't think much of it. I sat back down. Then about 10 minutes later, the phone rang. I answered it. No one was there. The only thing I heard was breathing. I thought someone just pulling a prank on me. I didn't know that I was a kid. So I told them that I was a kid, and that was the worst mistake I ever made. Because when I said that, they started laughing, and then the phone hung up. Now that freaked me out, so I got a knife out of the kitchen drawer and hid under the bed. I was scared. I had a flashlight with me too, because I want a flashlight so I could see under the bed. So I was horrified. I heard a knock at the door, and then I looked out the window, got under the bed. Out from the bed and looked out the window. Some man was standing there, and then he started turning towards the window. I rushed down, and I'm pretty sure he saw me because of what happened next. He banged on the window that I looked out of. He had a big smile on his face, and I was thinking, I wish I had the phone with me so I could call the cops. But the phone was on the other side of the house. If he saw me, he could bust the window and break in. So there was only one thing I could do. I had to try my best to sneak to the other side. So I started sneaking, and then he looked right at me through the window. He saw me. I was horrified. So I rushed, grabbed the phone, and ran out the back door. He was at the front. I started running, and the whole time I was running, I was calling 911. I called 911, told them where I was at. And they told me they'd be right there. And then after I called them, I called my parents. And they said to stay calm. They're on their way. So I kept running. I was trying my best to get away. So I looked behind me, and I saw he wasn't far behind me, probably about 20 feet or so. He was running fast. I screamed and started running. But see, I didn't want to get too far from the house so the cops couldn't find him and he could hide, because we lived right at some woods. So that scared me even more. I turned and started running even faster. Okay, so then he saw me. turn, and he cut off and started turning. So then that made him even closer to me. That horrified me. So then I kept running. I was getting out of energy. So I ran the house, locked the door that I ran out of. Locked the windows and locked the doors. I was locking all of them until about 20 minutes later, 10 minutes later probably, the cops showed up, and so did my parents. They arrested the man and said that he's been trying to kidnap kids by running to their house saying when they was home alone. He said that he'll spy on the kids for about 30 minutes, and then that's when he'll start. So that means he was already at my house thinking I was there for 30 minutes. And that's my scary story, guys. Hope you enjoyed.